What is up, my people, and welcome back. I was not sure if I was going to make a vlog at least this week because I traveled last week to Denver, and then this weekend I'm going to Salt Lake City. So it's just been a lot of travel, honestly, and it's been hard to try to vlog in between all of that. And I'm trying to be present on these trips, and it's hard to film content the whole time. So I don't know, I'm trying to find that balance. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update on me moving. And last vlog I was talking about Las Vegas, which I do think ultimately is going to be the place that I end up landing. My lease in my current spot that I'm at now is good until September, so I'm just not sure if I want to move before that comes to an end or just be patient and ride it out and save a little bit more money in the meantime rather than paying double rent. But I just think it'd be nice to just kind of move on and get out of here. And so I do think Vegas is going to be the end all be all eventually, but I'm also debating New York City for maybe a month or two. I don't have a lot of friends out there, so it's definitely more high risk, high reward, I feel like. But I do think for content, it would be just so cool. And obviously I did a vlog about a month ago in New York City as well, and I loved it. For fashion, it's just a whole lot easier. For content, I think it'd be super exciting. And personally for me, I think it'd be really fun and probably a once in a lifetime experience. If I don't do it now, I don't know if I'm ever going to do it. So I figured instead of doing a whole year lease and ripping that and going for it, I feel like maybe just doing instead a short-term lease or short-term rental or subletting for a month or two would probably be a better idea, just to gauge if I even like it or whatnot. And then at that point I can decide if I want to stay or come back to Vegas. Now, logistically, I don't know. It's kind of a lot to figure out. I think I'm going to do a pods situation, where you pack it into the shipping container and then they can store it for a certain amount of time, as long as you pay for it. So that would be pretty flexible. And then I would just be living out of a suitcase. So again, like I was saying, I do think it's going to be really good for content, but then I'm not going to be able to bring in style all of my clothes and colognes that I have and everything like that. So I don't know. I'm just considering if that would be fulfilling and make me happy, and also beneficial for the business and content, because that's also a huge factor in the consideration too. So I don't know what I'm doing, but eventually I know Vegas is going to be the final stop. So I honestly, let me know what you guys think of that, because I'm having such a hard time coming to a decision. I mean, fortunately I don't have to make my mind up right now, which is great because clearly it's not. But all of the support that you guys have been giving me and just all of the comments on these vlogs have been actually insane. So amazing, and thank you so much. I still can't even believe it, seriously. So I just wanted to say that. And it's been super fun to share. Honestly, it's made it just so much easier and better for me, which is just something that I never had expected. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm undecided, but it's also kind of exciting too, I'm sure soon enough in the weeks to come I'll come to a decision. But anyway, just let me know what you guys think of that. So saying I was in Denver last weekend for the 4th of July, and I was visiting my best friend, and I had such a cool experience happen. I was at the rooftop bar, and I've had a few, probably a handful of encounters of followers recognizing me in person, which always makes my day, because obviously I see these comments that you guys are leaving as well, but at times it does feel like it's just me behind a screen, showing my life as much as I can. And anyway, we were at a rooftop bar having some drinks, having a good time, and a guy was walking past and he was like, "Alex?" And I was like, "Hey man." And he's like, "Dude, I love your content. You made me buy the Abercrombie puffer jacket and I follow you, whatever." He's just super stoked. And it literally, nothing makes my day running into one of you guys. So that is just so cool, so fulfilling for me. And it was also really awesome for my friend group to see that as well. Not they're all super supportive, but it's just really gratifying. And it's that was just a really cool thing. It means the world to me. That someone would even care enough to go out of their way to say hi. And I don't know, it's just fulfilling to see, the work I'm putting in is getting recognized and everything like that too. So that was just such a wild experience, and I loved it. So I also did want to talk about kind of just posting content in general. I've been at it for almost a year now on TikTok anyway. I started posting last August, and I was too afraid to post on Instagram until about November, just because I feel like on Instagram, any acquaintance that you've already had or person that you met that has followed you, they're going to see it. So you're really putting yourself out there. But I obviously I wish I had done it sooner. That's my biggest regret. And so anyone that is debating posting content, I feel like this most recent experience of like me going through some new life challenges and hurdles has really showed me that, man, like, you guys are ride or die. Like, the support is crazy. And there's also the flip side to it, obviously, where you post content and you get so much hate, just shit on, honestly. But like, people that do that, in my opinion, are just losers. Like, it really has never gotten to me until like recently, to be quite honest, where, you know, having life challenges, like, you're not in the best headspace probably, or even a normal headspace. And so you're like, all right, this is, honestly, it doesn't like make me upset or depressed. It's just annoying. Like, these people are pissing me off, where typically I don't even care. I just brush it off my back. I'm like, whatever. I could literally care less. Like, this is fun. I'm getting brand deals. I'm connecting with people. Like, who cares? But that's just something I've noticed recently too. But anyway, if you do want to post content, I would just urge you to, because it's literally the coolest thing ever. And even if you only made, you know, a couple extra $100 a month, or were just able to connect with some new people in a hobby that you're interested in, like, that is so worth it. It's so worth it. And I think, you know, the biggest fear for a lot of people is just looking stupid or, you know, embarrassing yourself, which I get. I mean, I even feel that way still sometimes too. But just from my experience, even in this short year, I can say my life has been changed forever in the best possible ways. And so I felt the need to say that. I don't know. I know everybody doesn't want to be a content creator. That's totally fine. I definitely get that. There's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons too. But I just felt like it needed to be said. So anyway, this is definitely a different style of vlog. I mean, it's just me like sitting down, talking to you guys. But I wanted to give an update and not miss an upload this week. I don't even know if you could call this a vlog technically. I mean, maybe it is. But let me know what you want to see more of. I think I'm going to probably slow down the traveling maybe a bit. I have a week in between this weekend and next where I'm just chilling. My mom might come visit actually. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to Wyoming for my best friend's wedding. I'm co-best man, and I don't have my speech planned yet. So any tips on that too would be greatly appreciated. I think I'm just going to watch some TikToks and try to keep it under 2 minutes. Crack a joke or two in there, maybe a little lightheartedness. I'm kind of stressed about that, to be honest. And then also just let me know what you want to see more of. I do want to start to include more like meal prepping and cooking stuff, even though I'm not a good cook. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Not a good cook, but I eat well, and I go to the gym a lot. So I want to do more gym content, more food content. I think would be just helpful as well, and show more of day in the life type stuff. But if there's anything on your mind that you'd be interested to see behind the scenes, let me know, because I don't know, it'd be helpful. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have such a good weekend. Yeah, it's Sunday at this point. Have such a good weekend if you're watching this on Sunday when it came out. And again, thank you guys so much for all of the support. Like, I don't want to sound cheesy or anything, but like I mean it. I mean it so much. All right, later.